Hi guys, I'm Dave in real life and welcome to today's Unmissable.
Hot tag.
Today's hot tag, and it is the hottest news coming in the last 24 hours. Yes, it has been announced that the most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment will be on SmackDown this week. This is absolutely awesome and has literally shook the wrestling community. Yes, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, has been announced for SmackDown. I don't know what this is going to be in reference to. I don't know if he's coming just to make an announcement. Is he just Dwayne Johnson? Is he the final boss? I mean, honestly, the speculation is running wild. A lot of people are just going crazy with speculation of what this could mean. Why is he here on SmackDown? Especially when we're in the run into WrestleMania. We've got Elimination Chamber only in a week's time. I mean, what is this about? So, yeah, I've just alluded to the fact that this could just be a big announcement. WWE could be announcing next year's WrestleMania, a big PLE upcoming this year. I don't know. This could be absolutely anything. He is on the board, one of the main board guys of TKO, so this could just be business. But it also could be leading to something else as well. And a lot of people are hoping, and I mean hoping, that it's going to lead to him being one of the headline matches at WrestleMania 41. And of course, it would either be Roman or Cody, what would be in that conversation. If he picks Cody, though, and they do this, then the Elimination Chamber absolutely means crap all, right? There'd be nothing for them to fight for at Elimination Chamber. So, yeah, I can't see him doing that, to be honest, because that would just mean that men's match at Elimination Chamber would be for nothing. I'm facing Cody, so, yeah, you just have your little match. And you're not going to get a title shot at WrestleMania. Sorry. But yeah, so no, I can't see him picking Cody. I really can't, because then you just rubbish the PLE. Basically, we're in a second. Roman, I could see. I mean, imagine The Rock versus Roman. This is a match that we should have got last year, but we all cried. We all were Cody crybabies. So yeah, it could go after Roman. Or simply, it could be just to amend the mess that is the Bloodline. I mean, actual Bloodline members are in action on SmackDown, but there is a little bit of heat between Jacob and Solo. Maybe The Rock is coming back to sort that out. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, we're free to speculate at this moment in time, because obviously The Rock is one of the biggest names in pro wrestling at the moment. And whenever he shows up, there's always something, a major talking point. Whether it is that is just Dwayne Johnson and hugging Cody, or he's full on heel attacking everybody. You never know with The Rock, and that is what this is all about. You just can't stop The Rock. He can do what he wants. Clearly, he might just have a bit of free time. And I'm in the area, might as well show up on SmackDown. You never know. Honestly, but it has got the internet buzzing today, of course. I had to have my say on all of this. Because it's something, we've got to let people know what's going down in WWE town, right? Also, there is something else to kind of report, and it's the unrest in the female division on the main roster, that being Raw and SmackDown. I mean, we've constantly seen how great the women are treated in NXT. They get matches left, right, and centre, pretty much as equal to the men. But we don't really see this ratio on the main roster. We're not seeing the same amount of matches for the women. In fact, a lot of women just don't get TV time at all. Just look at what happened to Pure Fusion Collective. I think that's their name. This is what I mean. I'm guessing that's their name because they don't get TV time. So the likes of Shayna Baszler's not on TV. The likes of Zoe Stark doesn't get much TV time. We forget about Kaden Carter and, of course, Katana Chance. Yeah, this is what the problem is that if you've got a championship, you're on TV. If you haven't, then good luck. You'll probably get a backstage segment where somebody walks past you. I mean, it's not great, and it has been noted for quite some time that the women on the main roster don't get the limelight that they deserve. And it does need to change. So this doesn't surprise me about this movement. There is an hashtag "treat the women better" kind of thing, which we did have back in the day when it was the Divas. Do you remember that, when it was like give Divas more TV time and all of that stuff? So we're kind of like that. It's a shame that in 2025 that we're having these kind of conversations, especially when it's working so well in NXT. I mean, the females on NXT are absolutely killing it. You could argue the men are not getting enough TV time, but this is just mad. And hopefully this can get addressed. And now that we've got the IC title and the US Championship for the females, that we can start pushing more people onto the main roster, and we see more of the female roster in a whole. Because throwing them in fatal 4-way matches, we get to see 4 females at the same time. But I'd rather watch 4 female matches than just the one. If you get what I mean. So, we need to change that up. Anyway, I digress. That is the top news of the last 24 hours. There is little tidbits, but I don't feel like we need to concentrate on them. But we will go into the preview of what is going to go down in the SmackDown Hotel.
Welcome to the SmackDown Hotel.
Yes, the SmackDown Hotel is open for business, and we have got quite a few matches that we can talk about. One match was made literally by Nick Aldis in his video. I think that video got taken down for some reason. Maybe it's because The Rock is going to be on the show. But we have got Liv Morgan versus Naomi. Obviously, this is continue in that storyline from Monday Night Raw and last week's SmackDown, where we've got footage of Liv Morgan and Raquel being at the scene of the crime of Jade Cargill's injuries. And I feel like they're still going to keep this going for a while, maybe until Jade Cargill could come and clear all this up. But we've got Liv Morgan versus Naomi. You've got Wonder Woman. She'll be at ringside, of course, with Raquel. So it's, we're continuing that story. Hopefully we get somewhere with this, which is pleasing, because at the moment, nobody believes at all that it was Liv and Raquel what did this in the first place. And if WWE want us to believe this, they've just shoehorned this in, right? It feels forced and doesn't feel like there's enough evidence for it to be them. So it's interesting. Let's got to wait and see. Long-term storytelling, folks. Then we've got Jimmy Uso taking on Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre's on his mission to destroy everyone in or who has been connected to the bloodline. I mean, this is a return match. I mean, Drew's already destroyed Jimmy Uso on many occasions. So we just keep revisiting these kind of matches. But obviously, Drew warming up for the Elimination Chamber, of course. So Jimmy is the latest obstacle in his way. And then we've got a Tag Team Championship match. DIY defending their championship against Pretty Deadly. Not excited for this at all. I feel that Pretty Deadly and the DIY thing is not that exciting. 2 heel teams going up against each other. I kind of predict there will be some kind of interference from other tag teams, maybe. I'm not interested in this at all, to be honest. DIY, great tag team, but we're seeing similar matches each and every week. It's getting a little bit tedious now. So, this is a sleeper match for me. Take it or leave it. I will probably. I'm not watching SmackDown tonight because of work commitments, but this is not exciting. They can do better than this, I'm sure, on SmackDown. Then main event. I would assume this is going to be the main event, other than The Rock, of course. We've got Damian Priest, Braun Strowman, and Cody Rhodes taking on that bloodline. Jacob Fatu's. Tama Tonga, and of course Solo Sikoa. I don't even know if we can call them Bloodline. I don't know what we're supposed to call these people now, to be honest. Does their dissension continue? Does Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa continue their like backbiting. Who knows? I mean, it's quite interesting. There's quite a few storylines what could come from this, but I don't know. I feel like this will be the main event, but obviously, whatever The Rock says or does on the show will hinge on what happens in this matchup, I would have thought. So, yeah, it's got interesting undertones, but I feel like SmackDown is really riding on the coattail of The Rock. I think that is the most exciting thing. And I think that's probably what people will be tuning in for. So once the Rock segment's done, I think people will just turn off because what's left on the show is not that great, to be honest, unless they can stack the rest of the show with some good stuff, which I don't know. I don't know if they can, but 3 hours of SmackDown is just way too much for me with the lack of stories that they're telling us. I mean, obviously, we could fill it up with Alexa Bliss. We could do something with the Wyatt Six. I mean, we could. I'm not saying that they will, but they could do something with that to fill up the time, that make this show unmissable. But for some reason, we seem to not be bothered with that. And I feel like until they actually get their act together and start using that storyline predominantly, I feel like it's just going to be a flat note. So, yeah, from what's been announced so far, other than The Rock, that show looks pretty bland to me. Let me know what you think of what SmackDown will be like tonight. Is there a matchup that's been announced that I've missed? Probably. I don't know. But these are the matches that I have seen online so far. So, I'm not overly excited for tonight's SmackDown other than The Rock's appearance. But please, WWE, do something different. And USA, please not so many adverts. Thank you. They won't listen. They never do. Anyway, to round off this video, I have got a big announcement myself. We are streaming Evolve. Yes, the 5th of March and onwards, we'll be looking at Evolve on the channel. Honestly, I'm not expecting big numbers of this, but I am intrigued by this show. It's free on YouTube, so don't panic if you haven't got these shows in the US. It is free to view internationally on YouTube. So we're all good to go for this show. So that's top priority for me, seeing the new talent come through, seeing what future NXT stars will look like. I mean, yeah, this could be quite good. Maybe we see Silla Fatu or Lance Halowali on these shows. I don't know what the roster is like, to be fair. As soon as we get some of that information, I will let you guys know. But yeah, big announcement of Evolve coming to the channel once it kicks off on the 5th of March. So yeah, get ready for that. It's going to be a blast. We'll have fun as we always do. Another stream. Oh my God. But anyway, I digress. Like I said, let me know what you think of The Rock being on SmackDown. What do you think what he will say? What will he do? Will he challenge Roman? Will he challenge Cody? Will he help the bloodline? I mean, let me know in the comment section below. It's really causing a buzz around the wrestling community right now. And for those who were able to watch SmackDown, it's going to be unmissable. Anyway, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until the next time, bye for now.